Yeah. Oh, I think. With us, I've just got a black screen at the minute. Have you got anything?
Just the opening, the picture. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, I can't see it. If there's anybody there, let us know, because I can't see anything.
No, I don't think anybody's seen anything.
Oh, maybe now someone just popped up then. Just popped up. Have you popped up?
Oh, I may have done. It takes a while for this to catch on to itself. Oh yeah, something's going on.
I think we're there now.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, in that case then, hello for the second time, everybody. Welcome along to our Sunday episode. I'm really pleased that you're here. I love having you all here. It's like you're just sitting at a table next to me and we're just chatting along, crafting, and I hope you feel like that too. We're back on busy with our Pink Christmas, and I have a confession to make. When I finished the live last night, I didn't really like what I'd done. I hadn't sewn around the tummy tuck. It just all looked a bit slipshod to me. So I started again. That's me, I'm afraid. If it's not right, it's just not good enough. So anyway, yesterday we sorted out the papers for our 2 signatures and we made a start on the first one. I've made 2 starts on the first one. This is the opening page of my first signature, and I really, really love this. I love the hot chocolate with the straw and the little dicky bird. It's just, I love this sort of Harlequin check. I really like it. So I'm glad we decided on that. And then when you go into it, I had made a pocket for this yesterday in this same fabric, I nearly said, in this same paper. But I hadn't sewn around it and it just wasn't up to standard. So it got sidelined. And then, so I did sew around it, stuck it down, added a little piece of cream lace there and a piece of cream fine cotton that I stamped holly onto. And I'm pleased with that. That's now waiting for a tag or a card or something. See what I've got that I think will fit. That one might. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice there. What else have I got? Anything else? Oh, I've got Santa. He might be nice at the front, seeing as it's Christmas time, holiday time. Yeah, Santa looks nice there. Like him. Good job, Santa. And then this page. Well, I hadn't sewn around the page for a start, and I hadn't sewn around the tummy tuck, and all things being equal, it wasn't right. So I've remade this page from the start. It's the same thing, same image, and I've used my Spectrum Noir Sparkle glitter brush pens, and I used the one that's called Rose Quartz. And I can't wait to use this one. Look at that, guys. It's like a turquoisey blue. And I get the impression that's going to be my next journal. So yeah, I put lace down. And I did stamp behind it. It just looked a bit bare. So I just put a couple of stamps on the page. I made this envelope sewn around, which yesterday's wasn't. And it's just got a little journaling card in there. It's all backed, etc., of Santa. So I'm quite happy now that that's, well, the envelope might need a little bit of decoration, but nothing major. Something that we can, do when we come back, final look through. So yeah, I like that page now. I like the stamps on it. They add something, definitely. I like the stamps on your mitten, Mike. if there were stamps, the white snowflakes that you had. I thought they looked really, really nice. So well done, that man.
If there were stamps, it was almost embossed.
Yeah, I think it might have been embossed, yeah. Then this, I did do a corner tuck spot yesterday, didn't like it, and it went in the bin. So this is a piece of the design paper from the main kit that we're using. It's the cream text sheet that I like. And I stamped some holly up there, and I've gone round there as well with my Spectrum Noir pen. I'm a bit newfangled with them, so they're kind of popping up everywhere, but I'm sure I'll get over that. But I do like this, looks nice, and that's waiting also for a journaling card or tag or something. Let's have a look and see what we've got. Well, the square ones go in quite nicely. Let's have a look. Would you cross the bed? Yeah, I've gusseted this one now, so it's got room to take this. I quite like that in there, actually. I like the bit of red there. Or this one. Well, that's got the number on there, which is impeding its progress into the pocket. There's this one. That's quite nice.
Might need another one in the side.
Yeah, another one in the side.
If you use that one. Like.
Yeah, I think so. And that's a bit too pink on the pink. It's a bit lost. Well, that's quite nice. Oh, I like that one. Let's see what else we can pop in there. Well, there's Santa Claus there making his toys. No, I'm going to go with the square. Oh, hang on, I've got that one. My favourite one. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to put that there. I'll decide whether I need another one or not later. I might do. It might look a bit barren over here, but this is such a pretty card. I'm not sure if you're seeing it. There you go. I mean, it's sparkly, sparkly. And it's actually that Cosmic Shimmer Copper Penny Sparkle Texture Paste. It's fabulous stuff. I love it. But in this context, it's coming out more like rose gold because it's being influenced by all the pinks, I think, and it's coming out quite rose gold, which I really like. So I'm going to leave that in there for the time being. It might get swapped around. Then again, it might not. So I've still got loads of tags. Oh, and that one. Right, this page here, I've sewn around it, I've put some lace down it, inked around it, and I made a little pocket out of that same thin cotton. I wouldn't even call it calico, it's not even that thick, it's just thin stuff. And I stamped on it this deer, I suppose. And I've just popped in that lovely little tag that I had that says compliments of the season. It's got a pink bow on the top and it just fits in there nicely. So that's that page. I don't think that page needs anything else. We don't need to go to town on absolutely every page. Some pages we can leave. Sorry?
Mike says, usually we watch the live, but today we've converted our living room into a crafting room so we can watch and work on our pages.
Wow.
Multitasking.
Am I on your television then? Is it? Oh, don't tell me that.
Let's hope it's not Ultra HD.
Oh no! So yeah, that's that page, and I quite like that. It's a little bit plainer, but I do like this motif down here. Then on the back of that page, I've done one of these page pockets that I do quite often. It's just a piece of the whole heart. No, how do I describe it? If you take a piece of design paper, cut it in half, then trim it down a little bit, cut the bottom off and sew it onto there, otherwise your pattern will be upside down. Now I've just put a little bit of lace on there, and that's waiting for something to go into it. What can that be? That's quite a nice one. Don't think we need anything more than that, really. Yeah, I think that's fine. I like it. It's just Santa, and I've just glittered around the outside of him. It's not really picking it up, but it's glittery around the outside. Take it from me. Right, so that brings us on to the next page, which is a plain page. And I have... Look how organised I am today. You just know something's going to go wrong because I'm really organised. This is what's going to go onto that page. Right, I'm just going to put my tags to one side. I'm quite a lot of space for me today. Usually I'm working in a 6-inch square gap. Right, so this is, let me show you. Mr. F's just about fallen off his chair because I'm organised. Oh dear. So I'll put it on this page. We'll carry on, doing the pages as we come to them. So I'll remove that from there, tip that sideways on, pop it up there, out of the way. So this is the facing page that we've got. I've inked around it, as you can see, and I've stitched around it. Excellent. So what's going to happen is this. This is the theory. That's going to go there, and it should just fit just inside the stitching. This envelope, have I cut one other side? Yeah, I've cut. It's just an ordinary envelope that happens to be in pink. I don't know where it came from, but I think it came with a pack of notelets. Perhaps it's that sort of size anyway. In fact, I'll tell you what it measures. It measures, just over 6¼ inches by, just throw it away there, 4½. But it doesn't really matter. It doesn't, as long as it fits on your back page, it doesn't really matter at all. And what's going to happen is that's going to get put under there like that. Then this is going to get stuck down. So that will hide the flap from this. This is going to have this on the back. It's going to have, no, that's right, it's going to have this on the back. I quite like the idea of that. Well, we'll see when we get there. Yeah, it's going to have this on the back, which is, the cookies and milk for Santa. It's going to have this on the front, which is a Christmas tree that's had the Spectrum Noir sparkle added to it, to the flowers on the tree. I told you I was newfangled with it. And then I've got a smaller envelope, which is this one, which measures 3 3/4 square. But it could be anything, it could be long and thin or anything, as long as it fits within that. And have I cut any of these? No. Yeah, I have. I've cut the side that's opposite the flap. Okay. So that will go under this bit here. And it will have these papers on it. I think I was going to put that one. I can't remember now. Whichever way round. One on the front, one on the back. Right, so that's that. So let's get cracking then. Let's have a roll call.
Ooh, this may take a while. Hot to Trot was Miranda Holmes.
Whoa, hi Miranda.
Terry.
Hiya Terry.
Ros.
Hi Ros.
Carol.
Hello Carol.
They were all chatting while they were waiting for us. Bernice.
Hello Bernice.
Jan.
Hi Jan.
Did I say Carol? Yes.
Yeah.
Nancy.
Hi Nancy. I'm having a terrible job staying away from those stroop waffles or whatever they're called. It's hard for me.
Mike S.
Hello.
Eggs on toast, so we had no interruptions.
Well done, Mike.
Maureen.
Hiya, Maureen.
Hilda.
Hello, Hilda.
Hippie Hilda. Kerry.
Hiya, Kerry.
Shaz.
Hi, Shaz. I thought there was F1 today. Thanks for joining.
Sheila.
Hello, Sheila.
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah.
Linda.
Hello, Linda.
Jen.
Hello, Jen.
Possibly.
Sammy Jones.
Sammy Jones.
Hello,
Yes.
Sammy.
Well spotted.
South-
Mabel.
Hello, Mabel. Nice to see you.
Southpaw.
Hello, Southpaw. Is somebody that's a Southpaw left-handed?
Yes.
So I'm a Southpaw too.
Yes.
Yeah. Excellent. So from one Southpaw to another, hello.
Possibly in the heavyweight category.
Oi! Did you hear what he just said? In the heavyweight category.
Well, I could have said super heavyweight. I was being polite.
Right, let's get cracking, shall we? I've inked everything that needs inking, I think. So and I've sewn around the pieces that are going to be stuck on. So I'm quite happy that after the live today, I won't have to go back and do everything again. So I have cut open the envelope down the side opposite to the flap. And it's just really the teeniest little bit, just to make it into a pocket, really. So if I'm putting that on there, which I think I am, what's stopping me? Nothing's stopping me. So let's get the glue at work. Did I tell you about the wallpaper sample pack that Mr. F bought for me? I don't think I did, you know. This will have all you Edith Holden people enraptured. That's all I can say. I'll show you it in a minute when I finish this page. I couldn't believe it. I'm using Aileen's tacky glue for this. It's perfect for paper to paper, but there's not any great strain on this anyway. You know, it's not going to be a hinge or anything like that. Mr. F, could you pass me dry wipe from my stock, please?
Certainly. It would be a pleasure.
Wow, it's up with you.
I'm on the naughty list. I'm trying to get off it.
Oh, you're there for some time. Thank you. Oh, no, no, no. Come off. That's what you get for being organised. Oh, wow. Oh, that's mucky, isn't it? That's all right. That's... Because you know what goes in there, don't you? This envelope. That would have been a big error. So just leave that as it is. Looks bad, but it's not as bad as it could have been. Right, so this is going on that way. Let's put the papers on this first. Be easier than when it's on. So I could have that as the front. I think I made that the back in my head. Which is the right way? It's got a script on it underneath. That's the right way. So I could either have that or that, which would clash with the front. So I'm going with this. Oh, that nearly was a big boo-boo. I had to kick myself as well because I'm so blinking organised with my way of it this morning. So your clocks changed in America last night through the night, did they? So you're all jet lagged. Honestly, it takes me a good couple of weeks to come to terms with the fact that the clocks have changed. And it's dark so early in the afternoon.
It takes you a good couple of weeks to know the calendar's changed.
Yeah, 1st of November today, isn't it? My goodness me. And for those of us in the UK, we're going into lockdown again on Thursday. I think it was inevitable. I think there's an air of inevitability about it. But still, you know, it's strange times. Right, so this will get flipped up. So I want it that way up, like that. Now, when you're sticking things onto an envelope like this, you want the whole envelope. See, when you say this was a journaling card. Open up. And you put that in. You want it to go all the way there. So if I just stick that down, it's going to stick onto the back, onto there. Don't want that. So what I am going to do is just put a little bit of glue just shy of where it's going to fold, and then around the edge of that V opening, and then I can just go onto this, which it opens that way. Yeah, okay. So just glue this, but steer clear of the bit, the bottom bit. It's all technical stuff, isn't it, eh? We're gluing paper to paper. How technical can it be? Right, so that's going to go onto there. Like that. Having lasagna for tea, which is what brought out the Italian reference. Right, so now I'm going to just stick my bone folder in there and make sure that I haven't stuck it to that bit. No, all's good. We're all well. That's great. What's wrong with the cat now? Right, so that bit's going to get stuck onto there like that, and then that bit that we nearly had stuck before is going to go over it. Okay, I hope I'm making sense here. Yeah, I need the glue on this bit here. Right, so I'm putting mine fairly central, but you don't have to. You could have it to one side or the other. Right, there we are. That's pretty much stuck down. So I'm just going to put some glue where I already had the glue. Before the disaster. The great disaster. Well, it wasn't really, was it? We saved it. Right, let's stick that down now. There we go. Just make sure. Yeah, look, see, there's still glue oozing out. There we are. Right, okay. Let's put my lid on that. So that's there. That's there. That's there. We just need something on the back of this, which is going to be this. I think I had intended this for the front. Yeah, I had intended that for there, but you know. So it's going to go there, and it's the same palaver performance with this. You don't want it to stick to there. So a little bead of glue along the back, quite close to the fold line, but not on the fold line. Then down here, along there, and just make it, put your glue on there. Along there. You've got the gist now, I'm sure. So that's about there. So I just put the glue on this, on the places where the rest of the envelope. Okay. So with Aleen's, you do get a little minute or two to actually move it around before it sets on you, because I've never used art glitter glue, but I believe that it's fairly grabby. Once you put it down, it's down for life. And I don't think I'm good enough to do that actually, and I like to have a bit of leeway. Right, so that's still folding. Everything's doing all right. So this is the page it's going to go on. So it's going to go on like that. So that just needs to get stuck onto there. Let's put some glue on that. Place that where you want it on your page. Oh, just away from the fold of the envelope, just a touch, so it still shuts nicely. I'll probably come in a little bit at the top, I think. There we go. Press that down, and then we're just going to see why this was a misprint, can't you? I ran out of blue or something, blue I think. So just glue the rest of it down onto the page. And I haven't made any cards, journaling cards for this one yet. And I don't think I've got any that are suitable. But I'll have a look, you never know. And I haven't sewn around this page because I've sewn around the edge of the actual page itself, and they're quite close together, so I really didn't think it needed it. But if you want to, of course, you know, sew around this page too, this piece of paper. So there we are, that just fits just inside the stitch line, so you can see it has been stitched like that. Lovely. Press that down. Pink glue coming out of it, that's the ink, I guess. There we are. Right, let's have a look then and see what we've got. So that's going to be our page in the journal. This can have a tag in it here, and it flips up, and this is going to have a tag journaling card in there, and it flips that way, so this needs something on it as well. Let's get my big bone folder that doesn't feel particularly flat. There we are. So, you know, decorate those as you wish, or I will come back later in my, you know, once we've got a bit more journaling done, I'll come back and decorate that. So that goes there. Yeah, it's looking nice. And then this is the rest of the journal there. So I haven't as yet done anything for this page. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on it. I really don't know yet. I'll see what it feels like later on. But this page here, which is the next design page, has got something on it, and it's got this on it. Right, so what I've done is I've taken my design page, I've really lightly inked this green. I just wanted to get rid of the white line. I'm not awfully fond of the pink on the green, and I've inked that up quite nicely like that. It's a really nice kit, this, for the price of it, honestly. It's a really useful kit. So the other thing that I've done is taken a slice off this design sheet, and I've cut it down so it's 1.25 inches actually less this way. That's where it folds, so that's where that's going to go, and I have sewn it into thirds, which actually, if you're doing my measurement, which is 8 1/4, each line is at 2 3/4. It took me a while. So it's sewn there, then 2 3/4 from the edge, top and bottom. And what I intend to do is put these little cards in, little journaling tags in each pocket. Now these were from that book that Miranda sent me with the ephemera in, and I just cut them out and I backed them and I sewed around them, put a little bit of gold, my last little bit of that gold, and some gold bows, also the last of those on there, but I think they'll look nice. So all we have to do really is sew this down, stick it down. It's all sewn around, the page is all sewn around. I don't intend to put anything on there. I might eventually put some glitter or something on it, but you know, nothing major is going on that page. The reason that I sewed this piece before I'm going to put it in is, if I put it in and then sewed it, you'd see the stitch lines on here and it wouldn't look right. So that's why they're all on a separate piece. So to glue that, you need to glue round the edges and just a bead of glue up where the stitches are. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. So don't glue one of the long sides, otherwise you won't get your tags in. And I say that to you as someone who really has done that, you know, gone around the whole thing. Well, you know me, I'm sure you can imagine that I've done that before. Has anyone new joined or not?
I don't believe I've seen any new names.
Fair
Possibly lurking, who's to know?
Well, if you're lurking, come on and say hello. We're a very friendly lot. So I'm putting a fair bit of glue over these stitches, because stitches always seem to repel glue. I don't know why. Right, so let's see about getting this in. So I want to just leave a whisker from the fold, and then it won't get caught up when we're trying to sew in the signatures.
Cindy's just popped on.
Hello, Cindy.
Michelle, did I mention Michelle?
No, you didn't. Hello, Michelle. Be sucking Mr. F soon, missing people out. So I'm just going to make sure that that's good and attached.
Wouldn't be the first time, to be fair.
Well, I can't really suck you because I don't understand the technology. So you know it's going to be short-lived. But we haven't got a live now for a while, so you could be sacked.
True.
So that these won't be dry yet, but I'm just going to pop these in so as you see what they look like. If you wanted to put, you know, semicircle, thumb pulls, whatever they're called in there, that's fine. I didn't, I just wanted to see those coming out the top.
I got sacked from a job as a set designer once, but I left without making a scene.
That's so funny. So there we are. I mean, it's just gorgeous. I love that. This, of course, will stand some decoration. Once again, we'll come back to that. I might do one whole signature and then come back and do the decoration on it. But pretty much I would say, I mean, look at those lovely little gold tags. They look gorgeous, don't they? So, making progress. So that goes there. And then I've got several pages with nothing on, which I will come back to, obviously. And the next page that I've got earmarked is the centre spread. Actually, thinking about it, I'm just going to take those out. I don't want them to get glued in, and I've done that before. In my keenness to put the tags in, I don't wait for the glue to dry and they get stuck in. So this is my centre spread. This is a page that I chose yesterday to go in the middle. I really love it. And it looks like I've neither inked it nor stitched around it. So that's going to please Mr. F, because I told him there was no stitching. So I'm just going to ink around there before I stitch it. I'm using the Colour Cloud blending ink again. It really is my flavour of the day, I can tell you. I love it. And it really does blends away into the middle of the page beautifully, and you need the tiniest bit. Oh, obviously forgot to do this, sorry. This is why I haven't got my new turquoise matte in action yet, cutting board, because I just don't want to get it dirty. So that's that. I'm just going to fold it over and just do a little bit in the centre. And on the other side. There's just too much. If you just touch it onto the top, you get just too much ink. What's on the other side of that? Oh yeah, this needs inking too. So I wasn't quite as organised as I thought I was. I've been doing embossing, I've been looking for beads to put on little clips like that. I've been gainfully employed this morning. So that's us all the way around, and I'm just going to do the side, you know, down the centre as well. Because sometimes you can just see that bit when it's in the signature. So that's great, I'm happy with that. Now I am going to have to go and sew around this, I'm afraid. So you might not see me for a minute, but I'm still here. Mr. F's making a coffee. Good for him, I say.
No sewing.
I did say no sewing, I'm sorry. Tell you what, that ink is very slippery under your machine foot.
Did. Which ink's that?
The blend.
Cosmic Shimmer.
Yeah. And this paper's fairly slippy as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I could put the camera on if you wanted.
It's alright, I'm nearly finished now. Just if I don't do it, I won't be happy. I don't really want to start a new sentence.
I could have put on a puppet show or something.
Yeah, you could. Are you doing a puppet show?
Yeah. You know what that is?
The claw.
Naked Sooty. That's one for the British fans.
Right, so I've just quickly sewn around all of that page. I don't know how it got missed out, but it did. So sorry. Trim my ends off. And there we go. Right. Lovely. I'm just going to put a little dot of glue over the ends of my stitches and just work that in. I just live in fear of the stitches coming undone. Oh, cup of coffee's arrived. Thank you.
You're
right.
welcome.
So that's a very centre spread, and this is what's going on it. Now, for this, I've used one of these envelopes. I have no idea where I got these. It's a whole pack of them, so I obviously bought them with intent. And I've never used one before. The cream, they're quite nice quality paper, really, and they measure 8 3/4 by 6, just over 6 1/4. So I'm guessing that's some sort of regulation size, but I don't know what size it is. Maybe you'd get A5 into it or something, I don't know. But anyway, I have those. I have got a whole box full of envelopes. You've no idea how big the box is. It's ridiculously large. I've got to start using them up. Right, so what have we got here then? We've got the envelope, and I've got a piece of paper that's going to go over the top, and that's pretty much it. That's all I've got, and this is the centre spread, but it'll be all right on the night, you'll see. Right, what I need to do is trim open both of the sides. So you do that by just getting your ruler and use your rotary trimmer if you're doing what I do, and it really is a whisker. That's how I shall describe it, a whisker. Off the sides, not off the top or the bottom or anything, just off the sides. Let's just check I've taken enough off there that I can actually get into it. Yeah, it's falling open. There we are. Yeah, and the same on the other side. It's pouring down with rain. It's been a horrible day. It's almost dark already. So just a whisker off there as well. Right, so now we've got both sides open. Okay, so that gives you an indication of what's going to happen there. Then I need to stick this piece onto the front. We'll call the piece with the flap, we'll call that the back. In fact, let's just stick that up out the way, because it's just going to annoy me otherwise. So I'm just going to run just a bit of glue up there just to tack it on, really. You don't have to do that, it's just annoying me. So there we are. I inked on the back of this. I've got no idea why. Nobody is ever going to see the back of that. Well, unless
watching this video.
Yeah, if they're watching this video, they'll think, wow, how complete is she? So that's going to go on there. So let's get that glued down. You can see I printed quite a lot of these pages out that was running out of ink before I actually realised, because usually the printer says, you know, comes up with a red triangle. Don't print anymore, you're out of ink. But not this time. That was yesterday morning. Everything was going wrong. So are you guys doing a Christmas journal? Are you finishing your little holiday LGB up? What are you up to? Tell me what you're up to. Are you following along with this project? I'm going to implement some of the pages that I used in the holiday LGB, because some of them were quite good ideas and I've never seen them anywhere else before. So why not use them again? Especially the spinner, the bauble, decoration, ornament, whatever, however you wish to refer to it. That's definitely going in the centre spread of my next, the other signature. Right, let's get this done.
Jen says she's still finishing the LGB.
Ah, right, that's Jen.
Yes.
So her and Mike will be sitting there, LGBing away.
And she's waiting to sew in the signatures in the LGB.
Ah, right, well, hopefully that'll be this week, Sheila. Although, you know, if you really want to know how to do them, just watch how you sort the signatures in the other LGB, because it's identical.
Well, we may go off-piste, just for a bit of variety.
Oh. Right, so I think that's pretty much stuck down there. Just get my big bone folder on the job. Excuse me. Right, let's have a break and have a chat. What's everyone doing? Let's have a look. Still finishing the LGB, says Carey. Finishing up the LGB. You've got 3 to sew together, Bernice. Wow, you've been busy. I've started on this Christmas journal. Oh, Ros, that's lovely. I'm going to iron out the details of your holiday journal, Fiona, and then we'll tackle that one. Thanks for being our beta. I am too, Sheila, says Linda. Victoria says, I have another LGB ready to start. My goodness, Cindy, working on the Edith Holden. That should hopefully, well, that will quite definitely get finished this week and it'll get posted out. I really enjoyed doing that Edith Holden. Oh, that's what I'll show you. These ones. It's a file folder, and every step that I did has been videoed on this. So because I did 2, so I did one ahead and then I did the other one. So this is waiting for this bit in here, and then in the back they get sewn together, and there's a little journal that goes into there like this. Look at the acetate window with the dried flowers in, and that's the writing paper that we made. I did a video on that. A little notebook, courtesy, the idea of that came from Julie at Camellia Crafts Designs. I know a lot of you have gone over to Julie's page and subscribed, and for that I'm thankful. You know, she's just starting out, and it's nice to be nice, isn't it? That's a fabric ruffle, which just matches so well. Honestly, I've got to point it out to you because otherwise you wouldn't see it. So that folds over, got nice lace and flowers, etc., etc. That's got the embossed watercoloured foxglove on it, and that's just going to fit into there once I get those sewn up. So they're pretty near finished. But what I was going to show you was what arrived in the post for me this week. Let's just clear some space here.
You need to zoom out a bit, do you
think? I think so. Zoom out a lot.
A lot.
Let me just move some pages out of the way. Right, the Country Diary collection by Vimura. Now, in this country, Vimura are known for one thing and one thing only, and that's wallpaper. So, can you tell what's in here, guys? It's one of these sample books, you know, where you go into those posh shops and you say, oh yes, order me 10 rolls of that for one wall, because my rooms are so big.
You've got your shop voice on again. She talks like when she goes shopping. She does, honestly.
I do not. So, right, okay. So, inside, this is it. Just... there's an example of what it might look like in your house. It wouldn't look like that in my house. But look at this. See, there's the border. So that kind of dates it somewhat. And look at this. Look at these pages. They are so lovely. And it's got Daisy Bella Perennis here, Bella's Perennis, in the font that she used, Campion and Primrose. I mean, oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look, there's so much of it. Look at that. Who doesn't want their room done in that? I do. And the border. And this one on white. Border. It's just, even if you chop it up for the flowers, which I wouldn't. Now that rings a bell with me. I had some Marks and Spencer's paper back in the day that was very similar to this, and it was called Chintz. But it's called Meadow Sweet here, and it's beautiful, beautiful background paper. How envious are you? On a scale of 1 to 10. The border there, look. Oh, boy, this is just so nice. Look at that. I mean, which room in your house would you put this in? I don't know. I had my chintz in the spare bedroom, if that's any help to you. This has been sabotaged. Somebody's had that away. But that's really nice, as is that. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. And the border. Oh, it's gorgeous. That's kind of the same, but in yellow and oranges. These are just beautiful.
Sheila says 12.
12.
Linda says 10. Michelle says 15. Victoria's 10. She Marie's 10. Jen is 1,000 times jelly.
Well, I'll just carry on then and show you what I've got. Show you my wares. Look at that. A double border. Look at that. Come on. Somebody's had half this page away, I think. That's really, really... It's so lovely. If my mum were alive, she'd absolutely adore that. And we're off into Berryland now with the berries on it. Isn't this just... Oh, words fail me. Mr. F has done extraordinary work. Look at these. Look at that.
Michelle says she's not talking to you.
Just talk to me, I'll miss you. Oh, the poppies, but in yellow, isn't that nice? I'm nearly at the end, guys. I can stop spitting at the screen. Somebody's torn a page out there.
Vandal.
Look at this. Look at the poppies, guys. How nice is that? Oh. Oh my, oh my. And this is the last page. Oh, with the dog roses on. And honeysuckle. Oh, that is phenomenal. That's the end. So what a resource. What a resource. Thank you so much, Mr. F.
You're welcome, Miss P.
You did good.
I did good because it made you smile.
Oh, smile.
And that makes me happy.
Oh, there you go. Right. We're back on the Christmas trail.
Better zoom back in.
Yeah. Hello, I'm still here.
Ooh, wrong way. Are we there yet?
Yeah, that's fine. That's grand. Oh!
Ba-ching.
Oh, jumped a mile. Oh dear. Right, so what I need to do now is fold this envelope in half because it's going to go in the centre, as you know. So it's going to need to be in half. To get sewn in. So there we are. Let's just go over that with the bone folder because it's a whole envelope and then I've added some more design paper to it, so it's quite resistant to going where I want it to go. That's fine. Lovely. So that needs to get stuck in. Now I'm gonna err on the side of it being lower than higher, because in these pockets up here, is that where I put the pockets? Did I put the pockets down here? Has it got any pockets in? Did I cut that? It doesn't. No, it hasn't got any pockets. Don't mind what I'm saying. I'm talking rubbish here. It hasn't. Don't split the top and the bottom. That's what I said to you. That's the right way going on. But what it will have is, I'm going to glue it so I've got space there, so I can get a tag in the top, in the top, in the side, in the side. Right. Crystal clear. Clear as mud. So I'm going to bring this down closer to the bottom than the top because I'm going to put a tag or journal card or something in the top. Okay, right. So far, so clear. Possibly. And these are going to get stuck on each side. Like that, kind of like that. So it shows 2 Santa Clauses. And I know it's kind of childlike, but I like Santa Claus. So let's get sticking. Let's just work out what I've got to stick. I'm not going to put any glue down the centre because it just makes it more awkward when you're coming to sew your signatures in, and it's not needed. What I need to do, however, is stick down here along the bottom and then up here, and that will then still leave the top part of the envelope, this part, free to put the tag in. So down here, along here, I'm just going to write this on: glue, 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 because you know what I'm like. Should I put double-sided on that? I think I will actually.
So is the label, the envelope thing stuck down? You know, the top bit.
The flap?
Yes.
I did stick it down, but only for my convenience because it was getting on my wick when I kept turning it round. You don't have to. But it's probably, you'll find it easier if you do just stick it down. So I'm going to put double-sided on this. If I find the end. Oh, come on.
Bonnie says, she's sorry that you jumped, that it made her laugh.
Did it?
When you said you jumped a mile.
I did jump a mile. I have a very nervous disposition, I'll have you know. So I'm going to put this double-sided all the way along here, and it's going to be bad luck if that's just the spot that we want to sew through when we come to put the signatures in, which would just be my luck, to be fair. But so I wonder how Mike and Jen are getting on, sitting watching me crafting away. What do you think?
I don't know. They could have been channel surfing, of course.
Yeah, they could have been. I've got an image of them in my mind, sitting crafting.
We should sketch one.
No.
Sketch one. What we think.
No. I'm imagining they've got 2 desk stroke tables, both sort of angled towards the TV. I'm on the TV. And they're crafting away, paying very scant attention. What do you think? What's your image?
Possibly like a classroom scenario.
Ah, right.
Side by side. Both facing the front, like good little children.
I'd love a picture of you all, you know, where you are when you're watching me, because I have an image of each of you. You know, Bernice, all of you. I can see you all, Hilda, Jean, Nancy, all of you sitting there. Carrie doing a jigsaw, kind of half listening. Oh dear. It's funny how I feel that I know you all.
Jean says hi.
Hi Jean! I was just talking about you. Oh no, I've put glue where I haven't put glue where I've put the G, you know. Come on, girl. Well, I'm going to have to do it that way up. It doesn't really make much difference, to be fair. Pay attention. Stop mithering what other people look like. Right, so I need the centre in the centre. And I'm coming down to there. I need that centre and that centre. So as long as you've got your centres lined up, it'll be square. So hopefully that's square. It should be, there's no reason why it wouldn't be. So that's stuck on firmly with double-sided. Just got a little thread there. Right, so what we can now do is we can use this pocket here to put stuff in, anything. And of course when it's sewn in, that's going to be a natural you can't get round the corner when that's sewn in. Same on the other side there. So we've got 2 pockets there, and then we've got what will be 2 pockets here because that will be sewn in. So you can get a tag in there, a journaling card probably in both of these sides. Yeah? I made a bit of a mountain out of that really, as I'm prone to do. And then we want Santa Claus on, and I think possibly there and there. Now bear in mind, you will see both these pages. With other pages that we make, they've got pages in between them. This is the centre spread, so you will see it. So, you know, try and get your Santa Claus kind of equal, really. So I'll stick the first one on.
Jean was a bit late because she didn't factor in the time change.
Ah, Jean, I bet you're not the only one. Did you have an extra hour in bed? How nice. The dog wakes us up every night.
If you subscribe to the channel, though, it should give you a notification.
Yeah, but not if you're in
local time.
If you're in bed asleep, you might not hear the notification. You know what I mean?
How dare they be in bed asleep?
Look, I don't hear my phone when I'm in bed asleep. I'm very rarely in bed asleep. It's true, isn't it?
No, but usually we schedule the streams several days before.
Get off Jean's back.
I'm not on Jean's back, I'm just merely saying that generally the stream's put up several days in advance, so... And I assume that it tells you in your local time, but I could be wrong. Because my local time's local to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know, is all I'm saying. I'm on nobody's back, honest.
Okay. Right, so that wants to go there. Sort of level. This is quite a nice page actually, isn't it? I'm quite liking this. As I say, it's unusual for me to use envelopes. I collect them. That's what I do. I collect envelopes, but rarely use them. But that's going to have to change because honestly, you know, I've got a great big storage box, and I'm not joking here, it's big, full of envelopes. They need using. Right, so I've put this about 1/4 of an inch in on both sides from the stitching. So if I do the same here, it should be all right. Does that look about right? Maybe down to ooh, not down that much. Well, wherever it is, it's where it's staying. Well, I like that page, actually. I really do. What was I just going to do there? Our bone folder. Just going to make sure that they are attached for good and ever. You could put another pocket on the front here if you want to, but bear in mind that you've got to fold your journal up. So you're trying to keep bulk down a little bit. Excuse me. Right, I haven't made any tags yet for this, and I think I'm going to have to make them specifically because, like I say, I don't think I've got any that one and that one, are they the same size? Yeah, they go in there. Well, you know what, they just would. So they would go in there. I might have to change the colour of the ribbon on one of them. But then again, why? You know, they fit in there really, really nicely. And then I need something to go in the side pockets. And I'm pretty sure I haven't got anything for them. This has got a blinking number on, which isn't going to help my cause very much. I'm just giving you an idea here. I think I am going to make some different ones. I can't use this because it's got the ribbon there, but that sort of size will fit in there nicely. And, you know, if you had all your ribbons matching and stuff, I think that would be quite nice. So I'll give myself that job to do during the week. I think I'll use that size though. I think that's about right. Santa with his glitter. Can you see all this glitter? I've gone a bit glitter mad, really. So that's kind of that, really. Let's just give that an extra good crease again. And that, as I say, that'll get sewn in with the thing. So let's have a look then and see how we've progressed today. There's still loads to do, even in this one signature there's loads to do. But that's what we opted for, a 2-signature journal. Right, front page. Then the fabric stamp with the lace and Santa in there, like that. I love this page, actually. I know it's really pink. Actually, the camera's making it look darker than it is. It's quite nice. It's a nice page, and the glittery candy cane. Can you see the glitter? Yeah. With a little envelope with a journaling card in. On the back of that, we've got the corner tuck that I've put the pearlescent pen around, or the glitter pen, whatever it's called, sparkle glitter brush pen, with the lovely journaling card in, and I've stamped onto the back. And I like that idea. With the little golden book we did, I had problems in my head decorating the back of the plain pages. So I've kind of got over my stamping phobia somewhat. And, you know, I stamp on it and my fingers are still crossed. Metaphorically, I can't do that hand stamp. Then this page with a little cotton pocket with the deer on it and the little tag. Some lace down the side. This one, that's the page pocket with the tag in it. This one, which is our flippy envelopes, need decorating still. We'll get onto that. And I like that. That's a nice spread. Then, so this will be our next challenge. That needs decorating because it looks very plain like that, but it won't be plain when I've finished. And that, I think that's pretty much it. Then, yeah, still loads of work to do till we come to the centre spread, and that's the centre spread there. I haven't done anything on the back. Oh my goodness me, there's loads of work. So there you go. That's that. What I had dallied with in my mind, I've got this ribbon. I've got quite a lot of it, as you can see. And it's quite a bright pink, so it doesn't usually figure in my journals too much. But I did think about putting it down the side of some of the pages. Not every page, but some. Like that one, for example. That would look really nice there. And then I thought that I could use just a little bulb pin with some beads on it, like that. Just beads threaded on it through the lace, hanging off the side of the page. So I might do that before I see you again. Just make, I don't know, how often, I don't really know how often. Not, maybe I should do it on the front. I think I would stick it on the back though, like that. So you've just got that pointing out. I just think when the journal's finished and you're looking at the side of it, it would be really nice if there was some lace and tags. I've also spent this morning embossing these teeny weeny little tags that I thought might go on a bulb clip. Might even go on these bulb clips with the beads on. There's nothing on them. I haven't stamped on them or anything. They're just plain tiny little tags that I've embossed. I'd used my distress crayons and I just blended pink and red together, and then I embossed them with clear embossing powder, and I quite like them. They're quite nice.
It says, will you stick it rather than sew?
Yeah, I will stick the lace because I've already sewn around these pages here, so I will stick the lace. I'm just going to try this on here and see what it looks like. If I take 2 beads off, then put that on, then put my 2 beads back on. This is how you find out if things work, isn't it? You've got to try it. Close up my bulb pin. Yeah, I think that would look quite nice actually. And I've embossed both sides, so it doesn't matter which side it lands on. So yeah, I think they would look quite nice on there. If that's not going to behave itself, it'll have to go on a jump ring, so it's going to lie properly. But yeah, that's. I'll put the lace on one thing so you know how to do it, but it's not complicated. You could use double-sided if you wanted to, but I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. Excuse me. So this is sort of the back of the front page. So I'm going to use my stitching line as a guide to glue it to. On all the pages I put the lace on, I'll use the stitching, which is always a set measurement, to glue my lace onto. So don't be shy with the Fabri-Tac, because this cotton lace absolutely swallows it. The glue bottle's like making funny sounds, like it's breathing. I'll just come down again. So like I say, you need plenty. Right. I think there might be a hole in the bottom of that actually. So just take your lace, and I'm putting it just on the stitching line, like so. A little bit of tension to it, but don't stretch it. Just a little bit of tension, like that. I think that's nice actually. Yeah, I like that. That's nice. I ordered this, you won't be surprised to hear, from Ali, my friend Ali, and I really liked it, but it came in bundles with blue and some sort of weird yellow. But then I wanted to reorder it, and I really searched and I couldn't find it anywhere apart from in the bundles. So I've got loads of, it's, could you just pass me that bag over there with the blue lacing, please? No, this one, that's it, thank you. Yeah, this is how it comes. I mean, the pink was stuffed in there as well. So it's got this lovely lilac, which is very usable, the blue, which I like, and then this. It's my sort of colour. It's kind of a chartreuse sort of colour, but I don't know, maybe it'll go with some of the Edith Holden wallpaper. Anyway, I got that bag stuffed full, and I don't know how much it was, but it surely wasn't expensive. So there we are, that's that one stuck in. Looks nice. Looks nice on that side, I think. Do you think? So I'm just going to go randomly through the book. I don't think I'm going to do every page. Who knows? But I don't think it needs it. Maybe every design page. So that would be... Oh, I can't... Well, I could do that one because I'm doing it on the back. Yeah, I could. We'll see. I'll see how often I think it needs to be put in, but I don't think it needs every page. So there we are, guys. That's today done and dusted, really. There's not much more I can tell you because I haven't done anything more. I'll probably be on during the week. We are going in this country into lockdown on Thursday, and I will try my level best to get on as often as I can. I mean, there are restraints into how often I can get on. It's tiring, believe it or not, to do these lives. I know you're thinking, what's tiring about it? You're just sitting there chatting. And I don't know what's tiring, but it is. So I probably won't be on every day. But during this next lockdown, I will try my level best to be on as often as I can be, just to try and break your day up a little bit, you know, give you some ideas, whatever it is. And Mr. F will be on to do the binding of the Holiday LGB. What can I say again, guys? Thank you so much for your company.
And we might do a video on a piping foot. For
Oh
Mike.
yeah.
Well, not Mike.
I don't think you mean a piping foot. You mean a cording
Cording
foot.
foot. That's the one I mean.
Yeah.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
the one I meant.
Cording foot, Mike. I have a cording foot, and also free motion foot that you can cord with. So yeah, we might do a little video on that. It's you get some nice effects with it. So watch this space, as they say. Thanks, guys and girls, for joining me today. Very grateful to you as ever for choosing to spend some time here. Susan Hole, hello. I didn't see you until right now. Bye, guys. Take care and please stay safe. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.